Welcome to the Rudeness Olympics, where states compete for the dubious honor of being crowned America's least friendly. In this event, friendly smiles are penalized and cold shoulders earn extra points. Join us as we present the medals to the top 10 contenders in this unconventional competition. Who will take home the gold for supreme incivility? The results might just leave you laughing or looking for a new place to live. Florida, Sunshine State's shadowy side. Florida's sunny beaches hide a surprising secret. It's one of America's rudest states. This vacation hotspot isn't all smiles and friendly faces. Why so grumpy, Florida? It turns out having tons of tourists can make locals a bit cranky. Imagine dealing with lost vacationers and crowded beaches every day. That would test anyone's patience. But it's not just the tourists. Florida has lots of retirees who move there from other states. These snowbirds bring their own ways of acting, which can clash with local habits. Some longtime Florida residents say things are changing, though. Many areas are trying to be nicer to visitors. They want everyone to feel welcome, whether they're there for a week or the whole winter. As we leave the Sunshine State behind, let's head north to a place known for being blunt. Get ready for some straight talk in the Garden State. New Jersey, the Garden State's thorny reputation. New Jersey, where gardens grow but patience doesn't. Is it fair to call an entire state rude? Let's dig into the root causes of New Jersey's prickly reputation. The Garden State has two faces. There's the quiet, friendly side with farms and small towns. Then there's the busy, rushed side near big cities. This split causes problems. Near New York City, people are always in a hurry. They don't have time to chat or smile. But in rural areas, folks are more laid back and friendly. It's like two different worlds in one state. New Jersey is packed with people. It's one of the most crowded states in America. When so many people live close together, they can get on each other's nerves. This might be why some think New Jersey is rude, but not everyone likes this rude image. Some people in New Jersey are trying to change it. They want to show that the state can be friendly too. It's a work in progress, but they're trying to grow a kinder Garden State. As we leave New Jersey, let's head to a place that's supposed to be nice. But is it really? Our next stop might surprise you. Ohio, the heartland's hidden edge. Picture a place where cornfields meet cities, and please and thank you are as common as breathing. Now imagine that same place being called one of the rudest states in America. What's going on in Ohio? Ohio's friendly Midwest image doesn't match what many people say about it. Why? The state has gone through big changes. Many factory jobs have gone away. This has made life harder for a lot of people. When money is tight, folks can get stressed and less friendly. Ohio is split between city and country life. In big cities, people might seem ruder because they're always in a rush. But in small towns, people still take time to chat. This difference can make the whole state seem less nice. But Ohio isn't giving up. Many towns are working to bring people together. They're starting projects to fix up neighborhoods and get people to volunteer. These efforts help people feel closer to each other and act nicer. As we leave Ohio, let's head to a state known for its smart people. But are they as polite as they are clever? Massachusetts, where education meets abrasiveness. Ever heard of the Boston attitude? It's not just a myth. In Massachusetts, being direct isn't rude. It's a way of life. But how did this state become known for its sharp tongues as much as its sharp minds? Massachusetts is full of smart people in top schools, but all those brains don't always mean good manners. The Boston attitude is famous for being blunt and a bit harsh. It's part of the local culture, a mix of pride and straight talk. In places like Harvard or MIT, people often talk in a more forceful way. They argue and debate a lot. This can seem rude to outsiders, but it's normal here. The many universities in the state have a big effect on how people act. Not everyone likes this reputation, though. Some towns and cities in Massachusetts are trying to be nicer. They're starting programs to teach better manners and bring people together. They want to show that being smart and being kind can go hand in hand. As we leave Massachusetts, let's head to a state where people are known for being more laid back. But are they really as friendly as they seem? Missouri, The Show Me State's unseen tensions. Missouri might surprise you. This state's seeing big changes that are shaking up how people treat each other. What's turning the Show Me State into the Don't Show Me attitude state? Missouri's famous for its Show Me motto, but lately it's not showing much friendliness. The state has a split between city and country folks. People in cities and rural areas often don't see eye to eye. This makes it hard for everyone to get along. Politics is also causing trouble in Missouri. People with different views aren't as nice to each other as they used to be. This makes the whole state seem less friendly. Missouri's population is changing too. As people move around, it's harder for communities to stay close. Old friends leave, new folks come in. This can make people less open to others. But there's hope. Many towns in Missouri are trying to bring people together. They're starting projects to help people understand each other better. These efforts might just help Missouri become a friendlier place again. As we leave Missouri, let's head to a state known for its big attitude. Get ready for some big city rudeness. New York, the Empire State of Mind versus reality. New York City, home of the Statue of Liberty, Broadway, and the rudest people in America? Hold on to your hats, folks. The real story behind New York's rude reputation isn't what you'd expect. It's a tale of culture clash, stress, and surprising efforts to turn things around. New York City moves fast, really fast. People rush around, focused on their own lives. This can seem rude to visitors, but it's just how things work here. The city's pace is part of its charm, even if it rubs some people the wrong way. New York is also a mix of many cultures. This diversity is amazing, but it can lead to misunderstandings. What's polite in one culture might seem rude in another. It's like a big social experiment happening every day on the streets. Living in New York can be stressful. The noise, the crowds, the cost of living, it all adds up. This stress can make people seem grumpy or unfriendly. But many New Yorkers are trying to change this. There are programs to encourage kindness and bring communities together. As we leave the Big Apple, let's head to a place where everything's bigger, including the attitudes. Get ready for a taste of Texan-style rudeness. Illinois, the Prairie State's prickly persona. Think all Midwesterners are nice? Illinois might make you think twice. This state is facing a puzzle. How can a place known for vast prairies and small-town charm be considered one of the rudest in the country? The truth lies in a clash that's splitting the state in two. Illinois is a state of two worlds. In Chicago, life moves fast. People rush around and don't always stop to chat. But in the small towns, folks take their time and know their neighbors. This split causes problems. Money issues make things worse. Some parts of Illinois are doing well, while others struggle. This gap can make people less friendly to each other. It's hard to be nice when you're worried about paying bills. As people move around, it's harder for communities to stay close. Old friends leave and new people come in. This can make towns less welcoming. But Illinois isn't giving up. Cities and towns are working to bring people together. They're starting projects to help neighbors meet and be kinder to each other. It's a big job, but they're trying to make Illinois friendlier. One smile at a time. Next, we're heading to a state where the desert heat might be getting to people's tempers. Get ready for a trip to Nevada. Texas, the Lone Star State's complex hospitality. From deserts to prairies, our journey takes an unexpected turn. Texas, known for its hospitality, is facing a puzzling problem. How can a state famous for saying y'all be seen as rude? Let's uncover the truth behind this Texan paradox. Texas is changing fast. Lots of new people are moving in from other states. This quick growth is shaking things up. Longtime Texans say the newcomers are bringing rudeness with them. It's not the locals being mean, they claim. It's the out-of-towners who don't know Texas ways. All these new folks are making Texas more diverse. That's good in many ways, but it can cause problems too. People from different backgrounds sometimes clash over what's polite and what's not. What seems friendly to one person might seem rude to another. But Texans aren't giving up on being nice. Many towns are starting programs to help old and new residents get along better. They want everyone to feel welcome, whether they've been in Texas for 5 generations or 5 minutes. It's a big job, but Texans are up for the challenge. As we leave the Lone Star State, we're heading to a place where being nice isn't always what it seems. Get ready for a trip to Nevada, where the desert heat might be getting to people's manners. Nevada, desert oasis or social mirage. You've heard what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what if what's happening is making the whole state seem rude? Nevada's rudeness ranking is no jackpot. Let's find out why the house isn't always winning when it comes to manners. Nevada is known for fun, but it's also known for being rude. How can a place built on making people happy be so unfriendly? The answer lies in the way tourism affects locals. When your job is to deal with tourists all day, it can be hard to stay nice. Las Vegas sets the tone for the whole state. Its fast-paced, party-all-night culture can make people seem less friendly. This image spreads to other parts of Nevada, even if they're not like Vegas at all. Many people in Nevada don't stay long. They come for work and then leave. This makes it hard for people to form close communities. When you don't know your neighbors well, it's easier to be rude, but Nevada is trying to fix this. Some places are starting programs to help locals and tourists get along better. They want everyone to feel welcome, whether they're there for a day or for life. As we wrap up our tour of rude states, let's head to our last stop. It's a place where nature is nice, but the people might not be. Arkansas, the natural state's unnatural tension. Arkansas calls itself the natural state, but there's nothing natural about its rudeness ranking. What's causing the disconnect between Arkansas's beautiful outdoors and its not-so-beautiful manners? The answer might surprise you. Arkansas is split between city and country life. This divide affects how people treat each other. In small towns, folks might be wary of outsiders. In cities, the pace is faster and less friendly. This mix creates tension across the state. Money problems play a big role, too. When times are tough, people get stressed. This stress can make them less nice to others. One resident of Camden said, "I think 80% of the people here are druggies or have a drinking problem." That's a harsh view, but it shows how bad things can get. Arkansas is trying to fix its image. Schools are working to teach kids to be kinder. Towns are starting projects to bring people together. These efforts might help Arkansas become friendlier. But for now, the natural state is still working on its natural charm. As we've seen, rudeness isn't simple. Each state has its own reasons for seeming unfriendly. Big cities, money problems, and changing communities all play a part. What's rude in one place might be normal in another. But there's hope. Many states are trying to be nicer. They're starting programs to bring people together. These efforts show that kindness matters to people across America. In the end, being nice is up to each of us. We can all try to understand others better. Next time you travel, remember that different isn't always rude. A little patience and a smile can go a long way. Who knows, you might just make a new friend in the rudest state.